Greetings, Earthlings! Today I'm back with a review of another handheld live vocal condenser microphone. There's so many of these things. It's so exciting, it's almost like we're scratching the surface of a brave new world. So today we're looking at this guy, the Rode M2, and if you are interested in this microphone, it'll set you back anywhere between $140 and $180. Like always, I'll throw some links down below. And for this review, I have the microphone connected directly to the 18i20 with 48 volts phantom power turned on, and the gain set at about 130 or 2. I will of course not do any kind of post-processing, but I may boost it in post, so check the doobly-doo to see what I diddly did. Now let's talk about what comes in the box. First off, you get a nicely padded zippered storage bag. You'll get the microphone mount, as well as a 5/8 to 3/8 inch microphone stand adapter, some documentation, and a sticker. Sorry, I had to censor that because I did not want to get demonetized for violence. Regardless, as far as the build quality of this microphone, it feels pretty good, although it is a bit on the light side. It does have an all-metal construction and a metal grill, but the grill feels like it has a little bit of give to it, and I am not confident enough to smash this microphone, so I'm gonna avoid doing that. On the side, it does have an on-off switch, which can function as a mute. It weighs in at 308 grams, and here is a very quick look at the small condenser capsule when we remove the grill. Next up, as far as the specs, this thing has a supercardioid polar pattern, a frequency response of 35 Hz to 20 kHz, a sensitivity of around -44 decibels, an EIN or self-noise of 23 dBA, a max SPL of 141 decibels, and a phantom power requirement of +24 to +48 volts. Now I am spinning around the M2 to show you the off-axis rejection and coloration. We will continue around to 180 degrees, show you what it sounds like from the rear. We will continue moving around the microphone to the second 90-degree angle, and then we will rotate and end at the front. Because this is a handheld microphone, I'll pass it back and forth between my hands to see how it does at rejecting handling noise. We will, of course, also test the plosive rejection, so please bring pizza pronto. Please bring pizza pronto. Please bring pizza pronto. Now I'm right on top of the microphone to show you the proximity effect of the Rode M2. About 3 inches off of the M2 with it pointed at the corner of my mouth, and this is how it sounds. About 1 foot away from the microphone, 2 feet away from the microphone, and about 4 feet away from the microphone. Now I am typing on a keyboard with Cherry MX Blues to see how much of my voice versus how much of the keyboard it picks up. And for the gamers, now I am typing on the DAWs keys. Now I want to do a very quick comparison to another live vocal condenser microphone, the Technica AT2010. So right now I'm speaking into the Rode M2 at about 3 inches away, and this is how it sounds. And now I'm speaking into the Technica AT2010 at the exact same distance with the exact same gain settings, and this is how it compares. I see stickers in my mind. Please send help, 'cause I'm not fine. And call the cops, 'cause the stickers are coming for revenge against me. If anybody's actually thinking I'm losing my mind, I'm fine. It's a joke. Calm down. I'm gonna be okay. Alright, well, I hate to be boring, but this is another microphone that I actually really liked. And first up, in terms of pros, the microphone did a really nice job in terms of background noise rejection, handling noise rejection, and surprisingly well at plosive rejection, and I just found it to have a very smooth and very natural sound. But then in terms of cons, the microphone does have a somewhat high EIN at 23 dBA, which would be apparent in the studio if you're recording quieter sound sources. And for a condenser microphone, the sensitivity is a bit low at negative 44 decibels, but in loud environments like stage use, when you're speaking or singing really close to the microphone, I don't think you'll have any issues. And now, as far as my overall thoughts, on the electric guitar, it was a little bit boring sounding because it doesn't have any big presence or treble boost, but I actually rather liked that because that will make it a bit easier to EQ the tone you want if you do want to make it a little bit more interesting by adding a boost in there. Next, on the acoustic guitar, I thought it offered a very neutral and accurate sound in the mid and treble frequencies, and then it gave you this nice little bump in the air frequencies that gave it a bit of liveliness, and I thought it just sounded excellent on the acoustic. Then for singing, it gives you a very flat sound, which I find very appealing, but at the same time, that means it's not going to easily pop out of a mix, but because the presence and treble area are so flat, that gives you the versatility and control to add that boost at whatever frequency you want. Or if you are going for a more neutral and flat sound, you got that right out of the box and you don't have to do any fiddling to EQ anything out. And lastly, for spoken word, that is what I actually liked this microphone for the best, but that's because I'm personally a fan of more flat microphones, which is exactly what you're getting here. You're getting a flat, very accurate, very neutral sound out of this microphone, but it does give you that little bump in the air frequencies to open up the sound a little bit. And finally, to wrap up, would I recommend this microphone? Yeah. If you're someone like me who prefers a flatter, more neutral sounding microphone, then I think this is a killer option for live singing or live spoken word or even spoken word in the studio because it does give you that flat sound, but it gives you a little bit of boost in the air frequencies to add a little bit of interesting character to it. And also, it has that supercardioid polar pattern to help reject a little bit of added background noise, and on top of that, it did a surprisingly good job at plosive and handling noise rejection, and I thought it sounded really nice on the acoustic and the electric, so in a bind, I would not mind throwing this on either of those instruments as well. Alright, that is going to wrap up for today, so if you found this video fun, interesting, or helpful, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you hated it, give me a big old thumbs down. If you want more videos, you can subscribe by clicking that logo down beneath me. And don't forget to hit that bell icon. If you want to vote for the gear that I review next, head over to bandrewscott.com/podcastage. I'll throw the Discord link in the description down below, and I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Bye.